Hello, Bill Molyneux here for Bill's Wargame World. Um, my house consists of one wicker chair, one office chair, and this desk and a mattress. Hopefully, the next few weeks, this house will get sold. But as I've been going through things, we have 3 of these plastic tubs full of Ziploc board games. I probably haven't looked in some of these tubs in 10 or 15, 20 years. So we're going to just go through them. It could be SBI stuff. Not really sure. I guess I'm a pack rat of collecting war games. Now, Josh Warliff has all the boxed war games for the most part. And 2 things before we start opening up the giant tub, and I got 2 more, so probably make a couple more of these videos. Don't forget your Goober calendar. Toys for Tots, the Old Stone Fort, $8 for museums and historic sites. If you're a wargaming store, I bet we could work out the $8 price. But if you're a regular person, they're $12, and they're a great Christmas gift. Blue Panther printing, please consider getting one. All right, second thing is, we are almost at $400 for the Blue and the Gray Education Society. $400. Now, many of you know that I take that money and it gets matched. So we are technically at $800 already. Now, Dave M., I think in England, he said, let's go for $1,500. I was actually hoping for $500, but I'm having some really good videos and good views, and all of you out there watching this channel. All right. Thank you all. Let's open up the box. All right. It's October 29th, 2025. All right. Well, oh my gosh. Now, I did not set this up at all, but it is pretty bizarre. The first thing to come out, and we're just 2 days away from Halloween, is War of the Worlds. This War of the Worlds game, I think, is a fossil one. So I got the counters and the rules. I don't see a map. All right. Now, the map I might have enlarged, and then it's lost. Okay. So, War of the Worlds, FOSSA game. I think you can buy this on Wargame Vault still. I don't know. Man. All right. There's some kind of counters here. And probably, I'm going to think they're Napoleonic, maybe. Well, these look like they're World War II. I'm sorry, everyone. I have no idea what these are. Oh, these are an Otto Schmidt, who's been passed away for many years, probably a decade. These are counters for his Eastern Front game. Okay, another bag of counters. You know, this is frustrating. No idea where they go. French Bordino. All right, let's try to get into the games. Right now we're just, well, Bushido denied. High Flying Dice game by Paul and Robraw. And gosh, I never opened it, nor have I ever played it. The Battles of Bataan and Corregidor. Okay, you can yell at me. I've never played it, never opened it. I'm sorry, Paul, if you're watching this video. Here's a counter sheet from C3I magazine. And I think here we have, okay, so it is a World War II game in the C3, and it doesn't look like I ever played this either. All right, I got to make a spot to put all these in. All right, Schwarm. Now, I think I played this a couple times, and it is, of course, World War II. Aircraft attacking the B-17. I think it was the reverse of Queen of the Skies. Here it is. Confront the Queen of the Skies. All right. That might be a little Ziploc game. Ah, Total War. This game, I loved this game 30 years ago or 40 years ago. It is a basic hexagon game, but I went and so it's Poland, and I like this so much. Dennis Bishop and I talked Michael Kennedy of White Dog Games into turning this into a computer game. And I still have that computer game. I don't know if Michael Kennedy of White Dog Games still sells it, but this was a very basic, made by Excalibur Games, by the way. All right. Oh, Assegais and Bayonets, a solitaire game of the Zulu War of 1879 by Eric von Rosing. He produced a Wing and a Prayer game that's printed by Blue Panther. So I presume I have the rest of the parts around here. What in the world is Berlin? Oh, I think this is a Lou game. Let me see. Berlin, the Final Stand. It's a print and play game. There's the counters. And let's see. Combat chart. And I believe this is a Lou game. And here we have Berlin. Now this is probably something I could get Lisa to play. And Berlin's Final Stand. I think it's a Lou Zaki game. And I pronounced his name wrong. I apologize. Same person that came up with a lot of the aircraft Luftwaffe games. So it looks like I played it at one point. There are counters in here. All right, we'll just stuff that back in the envelope. All right. Let's see here. China. The China Wars. Sino-Soda 1980s. I never played this, I can tell you that. It's not a time period. I don't even know why I have it. Austerlitz. Now there's 1,000 Austerlitz games out there. And we'll just take a quick peek. And oh my goodness. This is an Austerlitz game that someone from Europe sent me that he designed in college. I remember this now. And so that's what the Austerlitz game is. Zulu Attack. Wow. I did a lot of work on Zulu Attack. I wouldn't be surprised. There's a couple Zulu games in here. Yes, there is. The Zulu, the Battle of Issan Luana. Now, I love these counters and this game system. And then you'll say, why didn't you use it more or play it more? All right, we got the book. We have counter sheets, combat charts, and the map. So it's labeled as Zulu Attack, but it's not the Phoenix Zulu Attack. It's the one from... Now, I could use the other is San Luana map for this, maybe. Very cool. It's neat opening this stuff up. It's like Christmas. Victory Point Games, Empires in America. And the fellow that started Victory Point Games, and I'm sorry, I forgot his name. He was very, very nice, and I helped play test some stuff for him and Dennis Bishop. And he passed away a while ago. But here we have the complete game, and I hate to say this, I bet I have not played this since 15 years. So Victory Point game, French Indian War game, a very good game. And don't ask me why I haven't played it again. I don't know what this is. All right, let's take a look. I don't know. Is it Chickamauga? It's got a big river in it. Oh, it's Bordino. How many Bordino games did I buy over the years? I have like 5 of them. All right, so it's a Bordino game. The map. All right. Strategy and Tactics, the Battles of Borodino. So that's where that goes. The Clash of, oh my gosh. All right, so we got another Borodino game, rule book, Doom Victory, the Battle for Moscow. All right, so I just have a slew of Borodino games, and I'm going to say those are the counters. Well, improving the basic Napoleon at Waterloo. Oh, so for those of you that remember the SPI Napoleon at Waterloo game, which was a very basic game, but some stores would actually give it away. That's what that is. The Alamo. I don't know which Alamo this is. As you know, there's a lot of Alamo games. Oh my goodness gracious. I swear I thought I sold this years ago. Remember the Alamo. This game is fun, simple to play, has a really cool map. Oh, look it. I feel like it's Christmas. I swore, this is from the 80s, but I swore I got rid of this map, or game, I mean. And look at that. There is an enlarged Alamo map that I made because of my eyesight. Really wasn't the best production. I probably could, I know I didn't know Steve of Blue Panther Games back then. This game is so old, the plastic has turned a very deep yellow. All right. If you can find this, it is a great game. And I'm going to sort, put some of these aside for me to make sure I can get on the gaming table here when I'm retired. Chantilly, Virginia. So let's see what's in this one. Chantilly, Virginia. Oh, that's a Little Decisions game. And unfortunately, I never played it. I can still feel the counters are solid. Minutes to learn, quick to play, historically accurate. Jackson's Missed Opportunity. 62 campaign. Oh my goodness. Look at, I made my own Wake Island game. It was printed under Lock and Load. You can buy it through Blue Panther under the Lock and Load thing, but here's the is it Mayfair Company's version of Wake Island. Oh my goodness, here's the Avalon Hill Little Round Top Rules. Now I saw the map for that somewhere. And then I have Combat Results Table. That's an SPI, the original Combat Results Table. I got stuff flopping all over the place in here, everyone. Piece of cardboard. Oh, it's a map. And I think it's a Lock and Load game map. The Horse and Musket scenarios. Oh, St. Foy is in here for French Indian War. Don't really see anything else French Indian War right off the bat. And I think this is a Hollandspiel game printed by Blue Panther. And this is an addition to it. All right. And it's really weird opening this stuff up. Here's a giant map. Walt Leach has a flea market table. I should be talking to him. What the heck is this thing? It's huge, everyone. It's very thick cardboard. I'm sure it's Lock and Load production. It's for their tank battles, I think, here. Tank on Tank, Red Storm, In the Valley. Okay. And I have no idea if I still have the counters for this. Here's a small version. And not sure what these are. So we got more maps for the Tank on Tank. This looks like Pacific War. Jungle Combat. All right. I think this might be, oh, it is Lock and Load. There's their emblem with David Heath. And My Bloody Mohawk is now French Indian War Volume 1 and 2. I don't know what the heck this is. Anyone have an idea? Those are huge foreign... Oh, it says right here. Bandits High. It's Axis and Allies aircraft. Now, if I remember correctly, I sold all the aircraft a long time ago, but no one got the maps. And, yeah, here's another part of the map. Okay, B-17 Queen of the Skies. Hey, look at that. So, it looks like I have a lot of the parts for B-17 Queen of the Skies. There's the mission chart. And, bold fight at Mobile Bay. High flying dice. Okay, this game we used for our scenarios for miniature wargaming. This is a Paul Robot game, and we really liked this. It had neat counters, and there we go. A bold fight. The Battle of Mobile Bay. And, you know, this is a game, the Gettysburg area gamers, we use this for our rules for miniatures, and then we adapted them. And here's our Mobile Bay. Pretty nice for print and play that Paul put out. Boxer. Now, what is the Boxer? What is it? Feels really heavy. Now, it is several Boxer Rebellion games, everyone. It is the Wargamer one, and also a couple print and play ones. You know, and I got stuff flopping all over the place. But 55 Days at Peking, and many, many years ago, I turned this into an area movement game. And I had 2 copies, and this is one that I sort of messed up a bit with a magic marker. Whatever's in this bag, this envelope, it's heavy as heck. I mean, it weighs probably 5 pounds. What the heck is all in here? Oh, it's... Wow. Look at this, everyone. I had no idea. Here is the Fantasy Trip Melee Wizard Death Test. For those people that didn't like Dungeons and Dragons, they played this. And it looks like I have all the supplements in here. Here's the wizard. Here's the counters, a lot of counters. Here's the death test. You can play solitaire with these. Death Test 2, the Wizard Book, Barbarian, Survival. Very cool. I believe Survival was just like, you know what, Task Force Games is the one that made the War of the Worlds one. So this is just like Gamma World that TSR put out. So it's like, what else we have here? Fellowship of the Ring. We have, oh wow, this is really neat. Somehow I found something on the internet that I printed. And this is so long ago, I have no idea how long ago it was, but I don't even remember making these charts. And then we have the battle for the bridge of the end of the 2 towers, or going to the 2 towers. So that's what that was. Well, this is a Shane Hennessy American Revolutionary War counters that really were the size of a penny. And I know there's a penny shortage right now. And if you look in here, I bet there's 500 pennies. The counters were extremely small, and they had a whole mess of writing on them. And believe it or not, I no longer can read any of the writing. So I could never play this game nowadays, even with my super bug glasses for my eye issues. But at one time, I was able to see these. It's terrible getting old. And so I presume the game itself is in here. Mohawk. That's a French Indian war game, and it's very old. And I have a couple maps for it, the rules, and the counters. It was interesting. You would move around here, and then you go to the battle boards. This is a small version of the map. I didn't care for it much because with my eyesight, and I'm going to say I had this 15 years ago, it was hard for me to follow those paths. Okay, so, but I think this was made in the late mid 80s. Put that back in there. That fantasy trip is cool. High Flying Dice Atlanta. This is a Paul Robal game too, and I played the heck out of this 20 years ago. My friend Woody and I would play this. We boiled down some rules. We turned it into a standard SPI type game, and I believe I expanded the map. Yes, I did. And Atlanta campaign, we could watch Gone with the Wind, and we got Mig Alley. This is a decisions game, I'm sure it is, but I'll check just for the heck of it. So, yep, decision games, and it has other games in it. It's got the Battle of Britain in it too, I guess. All right, this is still in print. The Kreitspiel. Oh, this is Tactical Capital Combat Ship Simulations Canada. This thing is older than dirt, probably 1982, 1979. Played this a lot and converted this for miniatures with my friend Mick McGoldrick. I have no idea what this is. It is something. I don't know. I see a Confederate flag and a Union flag. We don't even know what game company it is. Rand Game Associates, 1976. Holy cow, it's a super old Gettysburg game. All right. Go ahead and yell at me. I don't remember even owning this. Counters are all in there, the rules, and it looks like we have a map. We'll just check out the map here. And so this is ancient. 1976. Here's a little round top, big round top. All right. I have to ask someone if they've ever played it. Oh, wow. Here's a mini Waterloo postcard game. Now, this is that very beginning we found this thing of counters. Well, here is the Napoleon's Retreat from Moscow from Otto Schmidt and Society of the Daisies. And here is the rule book for it. No idea what these cardboard sheets are. And they're nothing but cardboard sheets. That's right. A long time ago, when I would be playtesting for Dennis Bishop and White Dog Games and even Richard Berg, I'd have to make my own counters. So this is, wow. So this is a Battle of Britain game by Decision Games. All right. We're almost done, everyone. Iwo Jima, the bloodbath, and we have a map. We have counters. We have everything, and it's a decision game. And once again, it doesn't look like I ever played it. All right. As I go through, we got a couple left. White Dog's Little Bighorn. I swear I don't even remember White Dog games having a little bighorn, but if they did, I apologize for never playing it. Oh, okay, I played it. So this is the White Dog version. And now that I opened it up, I remember playing this, and I might have even written a review about it. Oh my gosh. All right, the last stand of Little Bighorn. And nice counters. This was printed by Blue Panther Printing. I don't know if this is still in print or not, but I remember this being pretty good. And apologize to Michael Kennedy of White Dog Games. Him and I used to do a lot together at one time. We're not playing it again. What in the world do we have here? Oh, a dual pack Brave and Noble Fights. So this is a high flying dice game again. There was a time I was playtesting a lot for Paul and High Flying Dice. And then we would take their games and convert them to miniatures, which worked pretty good. All right. Quite the mess of stuff. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to put all this stuff in back in this plastic tub. I got several more to go through in the next several weeks. Till the house is sold, this is about all I can do for videos here. Videos at the boathouse in the next couple weeks. I'll be getting Operation Market Garden on the 24-foot table started. With the holidays, next week is Fall In, the Wargame Convention. And don't forget, if you go to Fall In, Friday, the Chuckleheads, Derek and I and everyone are running 2 Wild West games in 54 millimeter. And then at 7 o'clock, chariot race. Walt Leach, our gallant leader of the Chuckleheads, will be driving that chariot for charity for Toys for Tots at Five Guys and a Lawyer, Gordon Andrews. Sean Reese will be doing raffles for Toys for Us at the convention in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And we got a week to go. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this weird video. I'm raising a lot of money to help this historic place called the Blue and the Gray Education Society, and I'm already past what I thought I could raise for them. It's quite amazing. So I got to really say I appreciate all of you and thank you all for watching this little goofy channel. And Dave M. in England, Dave M. in North Carolina, Bruce in New Jersey, Ronald McDonald in England, E4 Airman in Ohio, and of course, Sheriff John and his 93-year-old father, the Korean War vet, Vince the Prince. I thank all of you for your notes. Stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and as Kevin would say, be true to your school. Bye-bye, everyone.